he keep talking about me. Why you talk about me? Someone like, it's like smash your face, mate. Just engage, smash you like everywhere. Why you keep talking about me? If you wanna promote yourself, okay, I agree with you. But if you really wanna keep talking about me and you think it's gonna be like, this is something special, or this is put you on good position, this is show your mind, this is show how you weakness. Maybe if you come back, but I don't think this is possible. Honestly, I feel a little bit bad, and same time I understand. Nobody can be same long time. Nobody. No Tony Ferguson, no Khabib, nobody. And one day, someone gonna beat you, or something gonna happen. God don't give to nobody. It's like feel power, like reaction, mental, everything in one level always. One day it's gonna be go down, and his day come. Yes, and I understand. It's like Tony Ferguson's time is finished. Now he gonna come back. Someone gonna beat him again. I believe, because when you take damage like this, you never gonna be same. Never ever. Even if you're Tony Ferguson, he take too much damage. You see how he tap, how he give up end of the five round.
I just don't know if anyone's going to beat him. I'm confident in believing that Khabib will retire undefeated. Nobody will beat this guy. He is too committed to who he's supposed to be to get beat by anyone. So Justin will fight a good fight, and I'm calling the fight, right? So I'm going to be as unbiased as I can possibly be in this fight, and I'm going to do my job to the best of my ability. But I just don't know if anybody can beat this guy right now. There's no 55-pounder should feel that strong when he grabs you. I think it's the toughest fight in the division for him. I think Justin Gaethje is an absolute stud. He is, they call him the human highlight and the most exciting guy in the game, and it is true, but not just the game, in all of combat sports. There is no fighter in the world of sports that is more exciting than Justin Gaethje. Boxing, kickboxing, mixed martial arts, you'll find nobody more exciting and better. And the Justin Gaethje that fought Tony Ferguson in April or May is more dangerous to Khabib than anyone that he has ever stood across the octagon. I don't think he'll fight McGregor again. But I still know that if I'm working for the UFC, I'm trying to put that fight together. I tell you that much. If Conor can win again, I'm trying to put the fight together. And Khabib's just so rich now. It's like he don't need money. Khabib is so rich now, it's crazy. He's like, you can give me. He said they can give him the whole UFC and he ain't gonna do an Ultimate Fighter. $5 billion. And you know what's crazy? He means it. He's not selling. He's as genuine a person as you'll ever meet in the world. And if he says something, he usually means it. He's not number one bullshit guy. He tells you the truth. And I believe Khabib. But I would like him to fight Conor for sure. Adesanya is one of those new internet kids, right? These internet kids don't even need to verify if something's true. They use it. There's a rumor, they use it, which is actually quite astounding, because there was a rumor that Jones hid under that cage for years. Adesanya somehow got him to admit to doing it. He actually got him to admit to doing it. So, there's obviously a method to his madness. And I thought, when that started and he kept going after Jones, I was like, man, I can only imagine how many plates or like coffee mugs Jones broke in his house that night because he's so mad. But then when he got him to admit that, it was nuts. But Jones has had some good comebacks too. It's been good. And if you're Israel Adesanya, you just don't fight him, because you know how mad he is, right? Could you imagine making this man as mad as he is making him and just not fighting him? Because it doesn't seem like Izzy's ready to fight him right now, but I think this is the matchup. I think it'll be a fantastic fight too. Well, Jones wants to fight him. Jones wants to fight him. Everybody talks about Jones, but Jones is a fighter, man. He'll fight you. He'll fight anybody. And he wants to fight Adesanya. But Izzy won't even fight him, which is the most, it's just like picking on somebody constantly, but at a distance. Like, I'm away from you. And I'm not saying Adesanya's scared, but Adesanya says, I need my time. You said you were going to heavyweight 10 years ago. You're finally doing it now. Why can't I have time? It's very fascinating the way that these two interact with you. It's nasty, but these rivalries tend to get nasty. I mean, Jones and it was not nice, and they tend to get nasty. But that makes it fun for fans.
I'm more patient, I think being a father has taught me a lot of patience and just maturity in the sport. I don't know how many fights I've had since that fight, but I've learned a lot of lessons. I've took some L's after that. I've got a lot of W's. They were all lessons. I'm a better fighter, more well-rounded, more patient, more mature. And I think back then I was a kid, I was a young man fighting at the highest level and a lot more emotional when it comes to fighting. It's business to me now. And I know who I am. I know my skills. I trust in my work ethic. I trust in my skill set. And that's just it. I think before doubt and critics and Conor talking all that just kind of creeped into my being. But now I know who I am. Ariel, on the other hand, Conor has matured. I'm not saying if we get a fight, I'm sure he's going to talk some trash. But he's a father now. He's matured too, as a fighter and as a human being. And that's just life. That's what's going on here.